Did they actually get these built and not actually cancel them again? They better have. I don't even know. We do have a lot of stone, like sitting in a pile right here. And dump it. Like we have andesite. I don't even know how many pages of just andesite and andesite and andesite. Andesite. I'm actually scrolling through it, whether you believe it or not. Yeah, this would probably be an easier way. Actually show I'm going through it. Whee! Going through our stone at the speed of light. Damn! That's a lot of stone. I can't even imagine it. Okay, actually I can, because it in the stock menu it said we have like 1,600 things of stone, which is crazy. And they're probably all right there in that little hole, in that little spot. And here, too. Obviously here as well. Actually, I don't want that stuff dumped yet. I do want the bedroom stone taken out first. I don't know where our miners are. What the fuck are they doing? I don't even know. Odd, isn't it? I'm gonna actually look around down here while I'm waiting. I do have sort of a plan for this area. I kind of wanted to build like a room down here. Maybe like dig it off to the side and maybe like make a hallway to it, put a roof over it so nothing can get in, and then let that be the only real entrance into the caverns from my fort. Although that's kind of complicated, but that seems to be the only real thing that we can do, especially considering we actually have a connection to a lower level of the caverns from here. But like I said, this stuff doesn't look too dangerous. I mean, we've got floor fungus and obsidian walls and shrubs. We do have the water over here, and that's what I'm really hoping to get. I'm also thinking about, since we might set up a permanent little thing here, since there is the water, that will give us access to some underwater fish. And if it's connected to the sides, which it looks like it might be, it'll act like a river, so we can get fish coming in from other parts of the cavern too, or other parts of the cavern that aren't on our map at least. So that would be able to get a lot of different stuff for us, which would be fantastic. But I might also like see how labyrinthian it is, how many like little hallways there are. I might send miners once we do get a little bit of a hold on this area to like cut out large parts of that, so that it's a lot more open area. And then if we do that, I might also be able to move some of the animals down here. I'll have to cut down the fungus, obviously, but that's a small price to pay to be able to move them inside and then maybe be able to do stuff on this upper floor that would be useful. I mean, that's just me thinking. Obviously, I could be wrong on so many things, about so many things, that I could just be missing totally, but that's what I'm just thinking about. If I'm wrong, so be it. But if I'm not wrong, hell yeah. Hoo yeah! Also, what do we have? Carpenter's workshop making beds. I do want to make another carpenter's workshop making barrels. What is it I need to make? I forgot. Chest, weapons. Make wooden pipe section. I've never used those. Kind of odd, but you never know. Forgot what I was going to make. It's like, I think it's like a bin, maybe? There it is, bin! Can't believe I missed over that. What the bins are going to do is they're going to help me solidify some of the stockpiles so that we can actually have more stuff in them. So I'm going to be setting that on repeat. What it's mainly going to be used for is, you see like in these stockpile areas where you have just a bunch of different things, like all these clothes and stuff just thrown about everywhere in that stockpile over there, which is, you know, this stuff over here. Like we've got, you know, okay, that's food, but I mean same thing, same sort of thing. We'll like be able to throw large amounts of foods in these bins to, like, you know, not only keep them safer, but it will also let us store more stuff there because we can throw a lot of different types of food in them and stuff like that. It'll also help in these, like up here with the obsidian short sword and stuff like that. We'll be able to throw a bunch of them in a bin. And we have a meteoric battle axe. That's pretty cool. But we'll be able to throw a lot of stuff in the bins. It should help, like I said, solidify some of these things. The barrels are used down there. I'm actually going to start moving out refuse. I don't know what I want to do with refuse, though. That's the thing. There's a lot of different things I could do with it. I might make like a little area up here. I might just keep the thing I have right now. I don't know. I'll set that for refuse and corpses. I'm going to remove these, actually. I'm thinking about moving those. Like I said, I'm thinking about where we have our dining room right now is where I do want to move our future military stuff. Like put it in a bunch of rooms, training dummies, stuff like that, so that our military guys will be able to train down there. And I'll make it a barracks as well. I mean, there'll be stuff like that. In the last big fortress I made that you guys watched, which is the one on the waterfront, I actually had a room above the surface that I used as barracks. One floor was for bedrooms, another floor was just for straight training, and that seemed to have worked out really well because it made my dwarves actually pretty strong. Made them fight really well, but that fortress never really made it to actual fighting conditions because, you know, this version of Dwarf Fortress came out, and I was actually really excited about this one, and I still am. It's much better than the last one. But that's Toady for you, always improving. But anyway, this one I'm hoping to actually combat a lot of stuff, and if we make it to it, and maybe combat some of the depths, maybe combat some of the stuff in the depths of the caverns and stuff like that. If we get down that far at least. It would be nice to. It really would. Oh. Cancel store item? Cancel store item. It seems that way. Oh well. And Lore Astalith has created a masterpiece. Nice, nice. We'll see how long that actually lasts, and I don't even know what he... Oh, he's this guy. What is he making again? Rock cabinets. Let's see how many cabinets he's actually got made. We'll start putting those in the bedrooms. How many cabinets do you have made, my friend? 11, and they're all andesite, so we'll put those in these rooms. I don't know how well they'll affect the dwarves' moods, but I mean, right now there's nothing really serious going on, so probably not too much, but it'll still be nice to have them out there. And that's the last one, so we'll get people to move those down. That'll be nice. Interrupted by otter. Oh, fucking A. Construct building interrupted by otter. Why are those otters such a problem? Oh my god. Let's redo that, that thing. It's always that thing. Anyway, I'm trying to think of like any issues that we might have with the fort. I know like flying enemies, if we ever get any of those, especially in sea. Goblins, which are the ones that we haven't seen, which are the ones that often cause issues more than anything, are the ones that you usually have to fear for this flying things, because they actually use cavern monsters. And I mean, you can have a giant flying bat that they could ride in on, or just send at you as a siege weapon that could just like fly over everything and just come at my dwarves like it's nothing. But I mean, like I said, if we just raise the lever, I mean, we could just send all our dwarves after it at the same time, and then it wouldn't be that big of an issue. I mean, it depends on your point of view on how dangerous it's going to be, but I don't think it'll be that much. Seems like just stuff is going pretty well in the fort so far. We haven't gotten any sieges in a while. The beastmen seem to have backed off a bit. The Dusk Elf guys haven't done anything. For some reason, we're at peace with the beastmen, which is fucking a lie. It's got to be a lie. And that guy sitting in there in the hospital, I don't know what's wrong with him. Let's just see if we can check something with our chief medical dwarf. That's not the chief medical dwarf. And I don't know actually how to check the hospital stuff, but I don't think it matters that much. Actually, I might be able to check it here. Nope. I forgot how to check that. movies. I don't even know what button it is for movies, to be honest. Hate to say it. It's also really, really late at night here. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of tired a little bit. But it does seem like we're going to be coming to an end of these 4 episodes. I like doing 4 episodes a day. It keeps things from getting out of hand. Okay, between this and the next episode, I might finish putting the bedrooms and stuff in these rooms, for the beds and stuff in these rooms, and designating them as bedrooms for the dwarves to use. Besides that, I don't think that much is going to get accomplished between now and the next one. Cabinet. What's the thing for contain? Alt B. Oh, that's floor bars. F. Okay, there we go. That's not that complicated. Anyway, so I'll probably also be placing the cabinets down, beds down, designating them as stuff like, designating them as rooms. Probably nothing too important, but like I said, like usual, if anything important comes up, I'll probably just stop, maybe step it back a few days in game, so that I can show you guys then and there, and not actually have to keep anything out from your guys' vision. Because I like having you guys watch, but sometimes just not a damn thing happens in this game. Like lately, it's just been us, just amassing wealth and drinks and food, and we've got a really successful foregoing. There's not a lot that can stop us in this scenario. I mean, there's not a lot that I can perceive stopping us. I mean, once we get our invasions, now that's when things might start getting a little bit tough. But for now, it just seems like it's smooth sailing for a little while. Not that I'm complaining, it's just not conductive to very, very, very exciting episodes, I guess. Which is kind of shitty for me, because I could play this game for hours. I could spend my free time, I could have YouTube in the back and all that. I could play this game for hours, but I don't think you guys want to see that much footage, that much just of nothing. Because that's what it would be. It would be nothing going on. I already cut out large chunks of the game where it's just me just watching them build shit. Part of that's my own fault, as I've said in the past, where I literally just designate them to massive jobs. Like, look at this. I designated giant areas. And how many episodes have they been working on this? Like 7? I mean, obviously it's not the only thing we've been doing, but it's a bit-by-bit process. Like, if you look at the screenshot, like, if you look at the thumbnails for the videos, very little changes, but, I mean, you can see it building up by thumbnail, thing after thing. It just slowly builds up and gets more and more, and eventually your fort is... Okay, that's what it... that scared the shit out of me. The reason it got canceled, the damp stone thing, is because there's water up there, but because we're not digging up and we're only digging on a flat surface like this, it won't cause much of an issue that I know of. So is that the only bid? Yeah, that's the only bid that we're going to run into. Yeah, so that should be fine. Never mind. It would be an issue if we dug up into it, but I have no plans for that. This is a stockpile room. Like I said, I have this random, off-shooting little hallway. It's very, very hard to get here. You have to pass by a lot of drawers, doing a lot of things to reach this place. So, I mean, job item misplaced. And as you can see, those little red X's, red, gray, and stuff like that, those are the bins that I had made. That should help store some stuff. Seems like everything's going fine up here. They've got a lot of this stuff cleared out. I've said before, I don't know what I'm going to do with this room. I kind of like having it as like a little garden-y area. And I might actually set it up like that, just to have like a big area over here, just to have a statues of the dwarves. Just be with nature. I think they'd like that, but, what do I know about dwarves? They're such a confusing mess of bullshit sometimes. But that being said, it looks like we're going to be closing a draw on this set of episodes. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, because I know I enjoy playing for you guys, so... there's anything specific, like I've said before, I would enjoy if you guys gave me some tips. Oh, maybe not specifically tips, I mean, but that'd be nice too. But you know, some ideas on what to do, what you guys would like to see me do. There's a lot I want to do that I cannot get to yet because we still got to set up a lot of the basic, like bedrooms, stuff like that, which, you know, we're getting there. Also, we're getting a lot more drinks. Seems like ever since we set these farms up, that has been slowly and steadily raising, which is very, very good, mind you. I will never complain about that. So that's been steadily raising up. Like, if there's anything specific that you guys think would be really cool to have in the fort, like you know, like this mystical pattern to do this or that, by all means. I have ideas myself of what to do in the future, but we don't actually have room for that just yet. Eventually, I do want to have the ability to just like build. I'll build the walls up, and then the top level of the fort, like the walls, will have like little paths leading off of them, and I can open levers, and like lava will flood through them, and I can like dump it on invaders that are like standing outside the fort, or I can open up the drawbridge. That guy died from thirst. I think he was the one sitting in the hospital. I'm pretty sure his something happened to his stomach, so he couldn't drink anyway. I remember checking on that, but
another dwarf has got an idea.
He's in a fey mood. Son of a bitch. Oh well. Let's actually check where this guy died. If that's, yeah, it was this guy. And this guy here, I don't think is going to be moving because his left upper leg is broken and his right kidney is broken. And once your kidneys start breaking, especially in Dwarf Fortress, that's when the stuff starts hitting the wall. And I do have a medical dwarf that should be like treating them, but God knows where he is. But like I said, if you guys don't know like anything specific that might be cool to make, or any room styles, or if you'd play Genesis, which I noticed some of you guys have because you know more about this than I do. Usually you guys do. Honestly, I know I'm pretty much an encyclopedia of Dwarf Fortress, but Genesis is still pretty new to me. That's one of the reasons why I'm playing it. So, But if you guys know anything specific, especially about the rooms, like the training things and the gardens and the rock ball thing, which I have fucking no idea about, feel free to leave in the comments telling me about what they are and maybe some strategies on how to use those effectively for the military and training and stuff like that. I let this go on for a little bit longer than I wanted to. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have fun out there, everybody.